Guys, today is September the 25th, day 25 of VLOGTEMBER. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. My morning is going pretty good so far. I'm just basically stuck in traffic trying to get on the freeway to go to work. Other than that, my day has been going pretty well so far. I can't complain. Today I will be speaking about having braces as an adult and the outcome of having braces and the whole retainer situation as an adult. Well, to start off, I had braces when I was a kid, probably 13 or 12 to 14 or whatever. And I got them taken off when I was like 14, and when I got them taken off, I had retainers. I had the ones that had the gums and the wire at the top for both sets, and I really didn't know how to basically take care of them. I ended up losing them at a fun park or whatever we went to when I was 14. Probably, it seemed shortly after I got them taken off, so I'd say under a month I ended up losing them. So I was like, what the heck? And at that fun park, we ended up looking through the trash. My mom said, yeah, she's not gonna give me another set of retainers. So yeah, she was like, either you're gonna pay for them or you're just not gonna have any retainers at all, because it was already expensive that she paid all that money for braces. So yeah, I ended up losing the retainers, didn't get a new pair. In between that time, from when I was a teenager, 14, until I was an adult, my teeth like moved really drastically. I had a gap in the in my two front teeth, and my top and bottom teeth were not aligned at all. So it was really, I felt it was really bad. I didn't like the situation. I love teeth, so I'm a big person on teeth, so I was like, this is not gonna work. And then around that time, my wisdom teeth grew in, so yeah, that shifted my teeth really bad as well. So yeah, fast forward to the time I got braces when I was adult. I got them when I was 23 or 24, and I searched all over the place for different orthodontists who could basically give me what I wanted with a price that I needed as well. The actual price is a big thing as well. You can go to different orthodontists. They can charge you $5,000, $2,000, already depends on who you go to. At that time, I didn't have insurance, so I was looking for something that was really good on price as well. So I searched around for a couple of people who could give me what I wanted and the price that I needed as well. I ended up finding someone in Duncanville, someplace called Henderson's Orthodontist. I went to him, and he told me, hey, you need to remove half 4 of your whatever they're called, vampire teeth removed before we do it. I was like, no, I don't believe in having my teeth removed. So he was like, oh, I still can work with you or whatever, but that's just my opinion. So I was like, no, I don't believe in having my teeth removed, but he's basically still working with me on that. The price is pretty good. I think it was under 4,000 at that time. I made a down payment and I was paying every month. But before, after I actually went to him, I tried to see if I can find someone closer as well. I found someone closer opportunity, I was staying in Lancaster at the time. I found someone in Lancaster. They're called Lancaster orthodontists. I found them, but every time I went to their place, they always rescheduled my appointment and all that stuff. Every time, it never failed, basically. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to the Henderson orthodontist and deal with him, because he seemed more professional or whatever. So I went to him, got my braces put on. It was not a big deal at all. He was real cool. I always needed to go back for rubber bands when I needed them to align my bottom and top teeth at that time. They were pretty good. But in the long run, I ended up quitting my job. And then I couldn't afford to actually make monthly payments on those braces. So, yeah, I stopped going, basically. After that, I wanted to go back. After I found another job that had some insurance or whatever, I wanted to go back to him or whatever, but they was like, yeah, my braces basically got terminated or whatever, because I was basically doing no call, no show. And yeah, now I would have to pay all this, the whole price for the money that I owed on the braces. So I was like, I couldn't afford it. So they ended up sending me a fee in the mail shortly after that, with all my fees that I still owed for the orthodontist. So I was thinking, I was like, I need to get these braces either taken out of my mouth or finding someone else to actually finish up the job. So I was looking around, and I went to a few more orthodontists, and they was like, yeah, did your orthodontist release you? And I was just like, no, it was a whole legal fee. Basically, they couldn't work on somebody's teeth that already had braces from a different orthodontist. So that was kind of weird. So I looked around or whatever, and basically they all said the same thing. Until I went to the Lancaster orthodontist again, I called them. They was like, yeah, they can do it. I was like, what the heck? But they are kind of rinky-dinky orthodontists, basically. But they're real cool. They'll get the job done and all that stuff when they're actually in. So I went to them, really professional. They was like, yeah, they can actually do it, blah, 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 and all that stuff. It was like, you need to, in the long run, you may have to actually remove your wisdom teeth. I was like, okay, I didn't think nothing of it. So I ended up having them finish up the rest of the orthodontist. Finish up the rest of the things that I had going on with my braces or whatever. They were real good. My teeth started moving to a way that I wanted them to move, and it was going pretty well. I got new rubber bands, got everything that I needed with them. It's going pretty good. So probably later on down the line or whatever, one of my wisdom teeth became rotten and it fell out of my mouth. So I was like, yeah, maybe I should have took their word or whatever. And I ended up scheduling an appointment with them as well to have my wisdom teeth removed. They were really, really cheap. I think the cost was $40 for all four of my wisdom teeth that I had to pay out of pocket. But then again, I had good insurance, so I had some pretty good insurance with dealing with that company. So yeah, it was just $40 having everything removed and all the medicine and all that stuff they had to give me. So I had the wisdom teeth removed. After all, or whatever, I lost my job at that company too. So I was rarely going in. I say I go in every 2 months dealing with them. and they still work with me. I cancel appointments all the time, and they still work with me. And I was like, okay, they're a pretty good company. After that, I started just basically going in or whatever, and now, fast forward, now I have my braces removed. The whole ordeal was somewhat alright. It wasn't a big deal. It did kind of hurt sometimes when I had my braces tightened or whatever, when they had the thick wires. It was pretty tedious. So yeah, that whole situation with getting braces as an adult, if you're used to actually having pressure on your teeth, you would be used to it. But in the long run, you will get used to it. It's going to be like having a regular teeth. You're not going to think nothing of it. But now that I have retainers and through the whole situation, I'm just thinking, I wish I would have just kept my dang braces on, because this is like on a whole nother level. The lisp is still here, everything is still here. So yeah, and you gotta remove them every time. I guess that's how people feel with Invisalign. I'm not really for sure, but yeah, I would prefer to just have the braces on, because this is like removing them, cleaning them. It's kind of a lot of maintenance, but at the end of the day, I'm just glad that I have braces off and I can eat basically what I want to eat now. I'm waiting to actually get a candy apple. I'm not for sure if I'm gonna get one like soon or when I go to the fair or whatever. But yeah, I'm just waiting to bite into a candy apple right about now. But the whole process with having braces as an adult was, it was all right. Just a lot of, it's what people actually see you as when you're actually in the public or whatever. People probably thought I was a kid and they treated me like a kid, and I always asked for my ID and stuff. But other than that, it wasn't a big deal. As long as your teeth got straight, it's not a big deal. The pressure, you'll get used to it. The pain, you'll get used to it. The rubber bands, people be saying the rubber bands are tragic or whatever, but I didn't really have a problem with the rubber bands. It was cool. I did what I wanted to do when I basically had braces. I ate what I wanted to eat. I chewed gum even though I wasn't supposed to, but I chewed gum, I chewed sticky stuff. The only thing I was basically scared of actually doing is the candy apple. I knew I was going to mess my front teeth up if I chewed into a candy apple with biting it. But yeah, whoever decides to get braces as an adult or even as a kid, do it. If you want your teeth to be a certain way, do it. You'll get used to the pain in the long run. But if you're allergic to latex and all that other stuff, you might want to see what other alternatives they have. But the orthodontist that you go to. So yeah, other than that, it's not a big deal. I recommend anybody get braces if they want to. Go for it. But yeah, hopefully everybody is doing well. That is my story of my whole process of having braces as an adult, and a little backstory of when I had braces when I was a kid. Hopefully everybody is doing well so far. I'm on my way to work now. Well, I'm at my job now, so just in time. Be safe. Have a good day, guys.